The dream is real. Okay, Kendra, cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks is way too hot, you need to cut it. Yeah, okay, we had to start the show off with that because Kendra needed a round of applause for being at the Urban One Honors this weekend. She's looking like, what is this motherfucker about to say? It is the culture man. It is the culture man. Kenny Burns reporting to you live from the safest place on earth. You can hear it in my voice. I call it Love Land. I got my Barry White on. So, first thing I want to say to Kendra is, take me. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, my voice is gone. Big shout out to the second line down there in New Orleans. They took my heart and my voice. But I'm back. I'm here to entertain you mother suckers, and I brought some amazing humans with me. I need those round of applause to start right now. I don't know if she got what I got, but I call her Dr. Sugar. She should be able to heal herself. Dr. Sugar's in the building. Yeah, she got that shit too. All right, keep those round of applause going. Yeah, he was, I don't know where he was, but he was missing at dinner. We had a family dinner on Friday. He goes by Teule. Your dad DM'd me. I'm not saying nothing else but Teule. Fight the power. How you doing? Yeah. And baby mama need to get up off you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me keep those round of applause going. We call her 15K, aka Kendra. How you doing, beautiful?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. It's so good to see you in pictures with celebrities on the intranets.
She is the celebrity.
Oh, did you have fun at the Urban One Honors? Did you? You had a good time?
I did. It was a unique experience. It was a good time. Some good people. Very kind.
Okay, all right. That's all you got to share with us? Is that it? We saw the pictures. Everything good?
No, it was a good time. I had a moment where I was in the room with Frankie Beverly.
Oh, Frankie Beverly. Round of applause. Before I let you go.
That's how he sounds too. That's exactly how he sounds.
It was a good time.
Hey, yo, Taylor, take these real quick.
You petty.
No, but that is how, listen, I saw him singing on the dance floor, Kendra, and he just looked like he was having such a good time and singing his little heart out. I was like, please don't cut down the music, child. Let my man
He was on mute like me and you, Kennedy.
Yeah, it was some shit going on. He got in there. But I do want to shout out everybody that was at the Urban One Honors. Be sure to catch that. When does it come out, Tiffany? You know when it come out? We're shouting out.
February 25th.
Oh, February 25th. Oh, you work for them now. Okay, I see you outside now.
Wait.
February 25th, the Urban Honors. Did October London pull you on stage?
I met him at the after party.
Okay.
He's a really, really cool guy, really nice. He sat over and joked with us for a minute. We did a nice little toast and took pictures afterwards.
Yeah, I know October. Yeah, I know. He bought that life. He one of them light-skinned brothers that's blue black on the inside. And the way he had his hand around your waist, let me know he was, you know what I'm saying, single and ready to mingle. All right, but cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start off today by announcing episode 67's title. This is America. Don't catch me slipping now.
Don't catch you slipping now. Don't put them whipping now.
Yeah, you like, give me that.
I'm glad when they put the music in, baby.
You know what? It's the non-support for me. Kendra, because when we first started this gangster shit, I was no sugar. When we first started this gangster shit, I was supporting all your vocal abilities. Same, putting on shit I know you like, so you get your. And when I try, just because my voice fucked up, I'm showing up. Hello.
What?
Okay, you don't care about my life. Sips tea, child. But on today's episode, TKBS Nation, we are at the point of no return. That's right. Mine eyes have seen the horror of the coming of the warlord. Yeah, this is America. You want to put a dictator in office. And the only reason I'm saying that is because the GOP frontrunner for the president of the United States is a known terrorist. Oh yeah, he's a known terrorist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might say, Kenny Burns is terrorist a little too much. No, let's go to the Webster Dictionary definition that was given to me by Dr. Sugar. A person who uses unlawful unlawful, big word, violence and intimidation, unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians in the pursuit of political aims. Please help me break this down. Because if you look at what a terrorist means, Donald Dumps should be the picture in the dictionary. He's using unlawful violence. Did you not see what he was doing to the protesters? Ladies and gentlemen, do you not hear his rhetoric about law and order? He brought it back. Oh yeah, so what, all them black people getting killed? So what, all this abuse is going on? Oh, law and order, you know what I mean. The dog whistle is real, Teule, because the intimidation factor, he went from saying, first of all, he went from inciting an insurrection. Come on, I want y'all opinion after this. He went from inciting an insurrection to kind of playing it, dumbing it down. Well, listen, people got to go to jail if they did the crime. Now, after, he going back and calling them, what he call them? He called some of them patriots. The other ones he calling victims. What's going on, Taylor? Talk to me.
Man, we in trouble. He's definitely the front runner. I'm sure he will be the nominee. And unfortunately, the little checks he gave out the last time, which really he didn't give out, but he signed his name, which was brilliant.
Right. He wanted to sign his name, by the way. That was a big deal for him. If you do not remember the reportings, he wasn't about that life with the checks at first. But as soon as it got put across his desk, I need to sign them. Because if my name is on there.
To sign them.
Exactly. They held them up to sign. Because when they see my name, they're going to remember these stimulus checks. We fucking got them. Tiffany over there going crazy. Round of applause for Tiffany. She gave me that information. All right, Tiffany, we love you. Taylor, you was about to say?
He was definitely, he tricked us into thinking that he was helping our community by signing those stimulus checks. And then the whole PPP thing, which was also a setup. People just confuse it that he's really for our community, which he is not.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna have to do a really, really deep dive into checking our souls, because
facts.
Biden is seeming really shaky right now. I don't like either candidate, but I vote harm reduction. Who's going 100%. To do my community, therefore myself, the least amount of harm. And we understand that, Big Mac supersize is not going to do that.
Facts. Sugar, you about to say love?
It's almost like we're going to have to pick the lesser of two evils. It's strange to me that people can see anything positive coming from such a negative person.
Yo.
Like when I have a thought and I have a theory that whenever you have complete issues with your family and you don't talk to them, or you don't take responsibility for whatever your issues are inside of things like the insurrection, now you want to blame Nikki Haley for everything.
Everything.
And she was supposed to be over the security, and she was like, I watched the clip. She said, I wasn't even in DC.
No, hey, Sugar, but not just so, like, that.
You coming against people in your own party?
No, but that's what they do.
I don't care.
No, Sugar, that's what they do. Ron DeSantis, who just bowed out of the race, right? He tried to assassinate Trump's character. He was with with all of us as far as what he did bad. No, I mean, although he's the exact blueprint of Donald Trump, but he tried, and he gives his speech about he bowing out, and this motherfucker, and I'm totally supporting Donald. I'm like, you motherfuckers are hell. You motherfuckers have no moral compass, and you are all going to hell. And I'm trying in my mind, and I need your thoughts on this, but in my mind, right? Because I got to get back to the terrorist thing for 2 seconds, because a terrorist is the worst human being. There are no rules. There are no rules. It is agenda only. We're seeing that roll out and play out in front of our own eyes. But y'all missing the dictator piece. I don't know how the dictator piece aligned with the word terrorist doesn't frighten you, to Sugar's point, to go with a choice. I just did a Soul Food Sunday. Soul Food Sunday was all about the choices we make. And sometimes we have to make choices that are not the exact thing we want from the situation, but are a method to getting to where we need to go, or a part of the piece to the puzzle to finish the puzzle. This ain't no short game we playing, y'all. This is not a short game. This is a long game, and the only way you stay in play, bars, is if you in the motherfucking game. You're not gonna be in the game with these GOP, propaganda like tactics. You're not gonna be in play, and it's not about black or white as much as it used to be, y'all. Ooh, I want you to feel this, because dictators don't give a fuck what color you are. And again, the reason I'm calling him a dictator is look at what he has done. He tried to overthrow the democracy we've only ever known. And we could talk about going to other places. We could talk about what they do over there, how Canada got this, that, and the third. But ain't no place like America. So the America you grew up in, that you could go out your house every day and figure some shit out and not have nobody telling you when to go to sleep, telling you when to wake up, telling you what apps you can't download, telling you what you got to be. I don't know where else you'd rather be. Bars, I'm on fire. But the point I'm trying to make, and I want to know y'all opinion. At the end of the day, think about this, y'all. At the end of the day, we have someone trying, the lead front runner, running for president of the United States in 2024. We have the lead front runner to become president of the United States, leader of the free world in 2024. He's winning in every poll. I'm gonna get to Biden, but let's stay on Donald Trump for a minute. He's leading. What type of America are we? What type of human beings? I don't give a fuck how much money you got. At some point, you gotta have some level of compassion for humans. Let's take away politics. When you think about families that can't afford to live in the United States, when you think about homelessness with 800 abandoned buildings in every major city, and you ain't got nowhere to put them. When you think about taxes, you motherfuckers create money whenever it's time to go pay for somebody else shit. When you got to go give Zelensky and some money to fight one of our biggest foes, you gonna find some money. When you got money to go over and be in Iraq for 20 plus years, and you got homeless people. So there's some things, but ladies and gentlemen, again, this is our front runner. Who are we as Americans? Because this is America. Right now, what you're seeing play out before your eyes, this is the new America. But who are you to have grown up in a system and society? I'm not talking about systemic ails and unfair playing board. I'm talking about the motherfucking resilient motherfucking superhumans that get to it. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that find a way without a way. What type of humans are you becoming? Because these are the ones supporting Trump now. Think about what I just said. Us struggling motherfuckers that made something out of nothing that could benefit from his rhetoric and tax breaks and his rhetoric in overspending and overloading the economic system. I'm finding that we, black people, you can't say it's racist when black people are the ones now supporting Trump. Because guess what you're saying when you're saying you're not supporting Biden, motherfucker? Guess what happens when you're not saying you supporting Biden? There's only one other option. How do y'all feel about that? Because this is America.
I think what people are missing the point on, Biden is older and, there's some things that we don't agree with. But we also have a vice president that would step in place if something happened to him. I would rather have her in office than Trump in office. The things that he's been saying out on his campaign trail, saying that president should be exempt from any kind of crime because he committed so many, basically. The dictatorship that he's spewing out here in front of all of our eyes is just horrible. Could you imagine America being in a dictatorship? We are in a scary time.
Yo, Kendra.
A very scary time.
Yo, Kendra, you right, because think about this. Think about what you just said. That man is talking about every president, clearly because he's running for president in 2024, should be immune to any decision he makes. That's what the motherfucker said. You got the nuke button. You got the power to blow up. Oh, my voice is coming back. You got the power to blow some shit up at your discretion. Another point you made, and then I want to know what you got to say, Teule and Sugar. He is too old. I'm not an ageism type person. If you show up ready to do the job. To your point, you know, Kendra, I think you will get into this about Biden. When you show up to do your job, he's not showing up and doing his job. He's forgetting stuff. He's not saying the right things. He was a stutterer. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's getting back to not being fluid with his conversation and her words. It's not because he's not qualified or hasn't done good things. He's too old. But a lot of people are having problems with Kamala. And I want to know how y'all feel about that, because I want to get into the ageism thing a little bit, because he ain't the only motherfucker in the race about to turn 80. But how do y'all feel about Kamala? Because people don't have nothing nice to say.
I just have one thing to say, because I know Teule is going to really go in. Nobody's ever going to be 100% pleased with anybody. So there's always going to be issues. And I understand that there are specific issues, but nobody's ever going to be pleased with one person regardless.
Facts.
Everybody's not going to be, that's what I meant to say. Everybody's not going to be pleased with one person regardless. Go
That's
ahead, Teule, take it over.
Come on, nigga. He got his red hat on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't really care about the person's age. It's their ability to
work,
you know, provide answers in a timely fashion and to buck against some of the things that they know is you know, detrimental to not just the Black community, but to humanity as a whole, right?
Right.
We still forget about global warming. We forget about things that we need as far as food shortages,
right?
What they're doing to food. Like, these are things that I need him, because one of my favorite individuals and authors in linguistics, Noam Chomsky, is older than him, but still brilliant, still has the ability to convey ideas. I need Biden. I don't know where Kamala is. She's obviously somewhere on a college campus on probate, because we haven't seen her in at least 3 or 4 years. So if you're out there, sister, please show up, because we need you.
No,
do something.
Listen, that is an absolute fact, Jack. Listen, you playing small ball, Kamala. We don't look at you how you're showing up. We don't look at you how people are saying your skill set doesn't match up. We know it does. You're a prosecutor. There's not one conversation you can't enter the chat on. We love you. We need you. Because guess what? I was watching Bill Maher, and they had Governor Gavin Newsom on. Round of applause for Gavin, by the way. I don't care. I don't have one bad thing to say about him, other than the homelessness, which is a global problem and a big problem, obviously, in the States. But he's so well-spoken. He is old enough to understand the values of democracy. Let's go layman's terms. And then he's young enough to be with the shits. We need a motherfucker in office that's with the shits. We know Biden with the shits, but you're not connected with the youth. You're not connected with the millennials in the way that you need to be connected. And Gen Z, I mean, it's out the question for Biden. But like, when I was listening to Bill Maher, who I tell you all the time, you gotta watch his show. But he was talking to Gavin, and I'm listening to this conversation. In the back of my mind, I'm like, why hasn't the Democratic Party got involved and told Biden to step down? I just, you know, because it's too much at stake, you know? And when you look at somebody like Gavin, he could win. He could win and bust a hole in it, win.
Facts.
Because of, one, obviously having California and the majority of the West Coast would probably fall in line. As you know, some of the biggest states in the union. But why haven't, and I'm asking you guys, why haven't the Democratic Party stepped in and told him to bow out?
It would be tough when your party controls the presidency, right? They are the elect. You don't necessarily want to bring somebody else in who's going to really overthrow that person until it's really their time. What they should have done is he should have already been groomed, right? Should have probably made him the vice president instead of Kamala. No offense to her, but that way it's like, okay, look, you next in line.
Right.
It's silly. California has like the 6th largest economy almost in the world.
In the world, yeah.
So if you can handle the economy of California, you can handle the country.
Yo,
I'm not quite sure either that, or he's got, you know, some bad laundry in the closet that they like, yo, we got kind of sweep this on the record. He's been ready for 10 years.
I was thinking that, and it don't even matter no more though. Unless you got some egregious shit, you kill somebody, you rape somebody, you good. I smoke crack. Oh,
Does that even matter anymore?
No, I'm just,
Donald Trump is in court right now for felonies, and he's still running for president.
No,
I don't understand that at all.
No, facts. Facts. And the bottom line to that is like, to answer your question, Taylor, no. But that's what I think the Democratic Party is missing. The Democratic Party is missing real leadership. I am not saying that the Biden administration has done nothing. I am not saying that. They've done a lot. But the problem is the world likes theatrics. The world likes fucking personalities. And he just can't give it to you no more. When he was smoking Joe, what they call him when he was in office with Obama? Whatever that version with Joe is, done gone bye-bye. When he was with Obama, he ain't play no nonsense. He was riding with the first black president. He has so many things. And not that he's not, listen, he got hella judges put in pocket, although we are under some real strenuous shit with the Supreme Court. I hope y'all read the news, because this Supreme Court thing with Kavanaugh and that woman, they about to, hello? So, but my point is, America likes personality. This is America. They don't give a fuck about your talent. They don't care about your talent no more. The reason Obama won, and I'm gonna tell you I don't know if I ever shared this, in my opinion, it wasn't because he was black. That man spoke to you and entered your motherfucking soul. Oh yeah. And it was black, white, and different. He spoke to you like King spoke to the world in the 60s. He spoke to you like Hitler spoke to Europe. That time, these orators with this power, this prophetic power, and whether you want to give it to him or not, and I do not like this motherfucker. Donald Trump is doing the same thing right now. He's speaking to exactly who he's supposed to be speaking to. You know, in today's world, it seems the best treatment is reserved for only a few. Well, Discover wants to change that by making everyone feel special. That's why with your Discover card, you have access to 24/7 live customer service, as well as $0 fraud liability, which means you're never held responsible for unauthorized purchases. Finally, no matter who you are or where you are in life, you feel special with Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card. Limitations apply.
And we're back on Dealing Together, where we help good people who fell for bad deals. First caller?
I had to buy 3 identical sweaters to get the 4th free.
Ooh, you got fleeced. Next caller, what's your deal?
I paid for 20 tanning sessions, but had to use them in a month. Now I'm orange.
Ooh, you got burned. Next caller.
I traded in my old Samsung at AT&T for a new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus.
How's that bad?
I got to choose from their best plans.
So, what went wrong?
Oh, nothing went wrong.
And you're calling to...
To request a song?
You want a song. Of course.
The choice is yours.
Our best smartphone deals. Your choice of plan. Learn how to get the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with Galaxy AI on us with eligible trade-in. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Offers vary by device, subject to change. S24 plus 256 gigabyte offer available for a limited time. Terms and restrictions apply. See att.com/Samsung for details.
This episode of The Kenny Burns Show is brought to you by Mickey D's. The realest conversations always happen in the Mickey D's booth. Oh, baby, I want extra pickles. Yeah, that's right, extra pickles. And then give me a chocolate milkshake and add some vanilla and strawberry. All the best nights out in with the bite from Mickey D's. Jessica, I can't feel my face. Please, let's go by McDonald's. A full car ordering in the Mickey D's drive-thru is just the right amount of chaos. Excuse me, I said I wanted the quarter pounder of cheese.
You said filet of fish.
I'm telling you right now what I want. A full car of
what you want
in the Mickey D's drive-thru is just the right amount of chaos.
What you want, Kenny?
I want a Big Mac meal, 10-piece nuggets, and 2 milkshakes.
He wants a big...
And a filet of fish.
Boy, what you want?
Mickey D's is the affordable answer to taking the whole family to dinner. Everyone's got their own Mickey D's moments. Go on and make more delicious memories today.
And here's the other thing, KB. It's almost like, you know how you used to do free game a lot, and you still do, but you always used to tell people that people are attracted to you and then your product.
Hello?
It's the same thing. If you draw people in with your personality, your charisma, all of that, then you can sell them on anything. Like I could sell you an empty cup of tea.
Yeah.
If I connect with you as a person.
Absolutely.
And that's definitely what your boy is doing.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up, Sugar. And I want to give y'all some free game. Listen to what the fuck she just said. All right? You got the fucking answers. Y'all so worried about the next train wreck. You're not even looking at the fucking message. It's disgusting. It is disgusting because we're getting to this point of no return. Y'all, you think I'm playing. This is America. I done been to third world countries. I done traveled the world. Haves or have-nots is becoming more and more real. And they don't give a fuck. You want to know why? Because whatever power it is, whether it's the monetary system, blockchain, Bitcoin, whatever it's going to be, they going to have it first. Whatever the benefits that are coming out of Wall Street and all these Ponzi schemes you signed up for, they going to get it first. And big shout out to the Wall Street Trapper. By the way, I got a chance to actually talk to him and speak to him. I think he one of them ones. So big shout out to him. But ladies and gentlemen, the answers are there. The problem is your motherfucking ass looking at it as it go by. Oh yeah, you watching it. You look at it for 3, 4, 5, 16, 20 years and then be like, I'm gonna push the button. But guess what? It's 20 years too late. Yeah, shoot yourself in the pinky toe. Now back to episode 67, This is America. You know, you were talking about this earlier though, but Nikki Haley, you know, this is an example of America gone wrong. You have an Indian woman. She's Indian, right, Tiffany? I want to get that shit right because we love everybody here at the Kenny Burns Show. I'm going to play you this clip. You know what I mean? And I just want you to hear the sincerity in which she spoke. We're about to get into a few clips, but I want you to listen to the sincerity in which she said this.
Are you a racist party? Are you involved in a racist party?
No. We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. But our goal is to always make sure we try and be more perfect every day that we can.
Okay. All right. Before you look at Teule's over there about to bust his hat open. When you break this down, ladies and gentlemen, for a non-white American or European that came to America and made this their home where they came to rape, pillage, and take away from the people who are already here, Christopher Columbus. That is an atrocity to your own people because Indian people got it just like black people. And I don't understand this, Teule. These people are saying these things with their heart. Like she really believe. Where her mama at? I want to interview her mama. I want to interview her daddy. Because if you did raise her to believe that and shelter her from the realities of what she's facing right now, saying that stupid ass shit, it's the parents' fault. Taylor, come on.
That's the most disingenuous statement I think any person of color or any white person, right, could ever come up with. Everybody knows just how racist America was, is, and continues to be.
Yeah.
Again, I like America for the freedoms that it gives. But if I really like or love you, I'm going to be critical, right, of the things that you need to change.
1,000.
America has to stop being racist.
Yeah.
Systemic. Yes, I mean, she got me all flustered. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's I can't vote for somebody. I'd rather vote for Trump because at least he's gonna tell me, Negro, I don't like you, as opposed to somebody who's gonna tap me on my shoulder and be like, well, we're not really racist.
Yeah,
we're getting like that's silly.
Yeah,
it's just the stupidest thing. That's why she's not gonna win.
Yeah, no, and the biggest problem to what. Not what you just said, but you highlighted and I want to expound on, is we know how Trump is coming and we know how the system has been treating us. So we're not foreign to what's on the table. To Sugar's point, the whole point in this fucking shit is to keep getting ahead, keep gaining ground, keep gaining traction. Because guess what? You stupid motherfuckers, and I'm talking about to the ones that don't think they vote matter, don't think they have a voice. I'm talking to you. You take it how you want. Somebody actually just DM'd me, y'all. And I had said something recently, and it affected them so much they were taken aback and was like, I'm sorry I stopped following the Kenny Burns Show page. And I'm like, why would you stop? Why are you still following me and stop following the Kenny Burns Show page? Like, I need you all to follow both. But the point I'm trying to make is, she said, because you had said people that listen to Sexy Red are like Sexy Red, or something about Sexy Red. And big shout to you. I'm not saying your name because I love your face. But I guess they got offended. I'm equating that to something. That's why I brought it up. But how are you not offended when somebody like Nikki Haley says that and then comes back and doubles down on how she's brown? Bars. How do you feel? Right? And this is the truth. Like, you can only equate something to their actions. You can only mirror or parallel something that is similar. Now, I'm not a dope boy. I still listen to Jeezy, Rick Ross. They take me to a place and time and I can keep it there. But when you bring that shit to the present, when you bring it to your life and you talking about your pussy pinky asshole, you know what I'm talking about, then it's a whole nother thing. Do you not see the equation? And that brings me to the boy. What's the Tim Scott child? Tim Scott child.
Sambo.
Yeah, listen. I want to continue this point after I play y'all this clip.
We need a president who understands the American people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We need.
Okay, first of all, what in the Hakuna Matata is going on? It was the preacher. Right. It was the preacher role at the end of it. And the point I'm trying to make is, he black, but you white nigga. You ideology white. You done took the colonialism attitude and energy. You tried to play on the black man's spirit of a Southern Baptist preacher and say that, and you can't use sick and tired of being sick and tired and not get punched in your face on my block. I just can't stand you. But that was my whole point about the Sexy Red thing. You can't, it's like R. Kelly. You can't separate the man from the music, not when he's singing about children. You just can't.
Sometimes when Sexy Red comes on, as much as I'm not into any of that publicly, whatever, it's a bop. And it's not that I'm agreeing with what she's saying.
That's not the same thing, Sugar. Sugar, you gotta lean forward, ass poke out like the best strippers I've ever seen. But you do that shit amongst your friends fully clothed. There's a difference. Do you not see the difference? Do you not see that when Kendra's over here giving sex education class, your bestie, you still have no comment? That's class personified. That's, you can have a bop. Ain't nobody talking about referencing a moment in time. We talking about a person that does that and endorses Trump. We talking about a person that does that and endorses. Who are we as a society? This is America.
Yes, we're not downing a sister, right? We are going against the mentality that you are portraying. You're a caricature. You are an absolute caricature.
Playing into the hands of the beast.
You are we just can't get with the morality. I don't wish harm on the sister at all. I want you to prosper.
At all.
And be in good health, even as your soul prosper. However, we cannot support that type of mentality. The same way we're not going to support individuals killing, each other in our community. The same way we're not going to support a Tim Scott. What's the matter, boss? We sick? Like, why don't you just go ahead and join his slave trade, Mr. Tim Scott? Because you obviously are a lap dog. You know what a lap dog is?
Dog.
A master would have a dog in their lap and they would just pet him. That's what you are. And you're not going to get the vice presidency. So go somewhere, have a seat, get you another fake white woman to say that you date her. Because obviously you don't care about sisters. So we've already unpacked how much of a liar and scammer you are, sir. And we understand that you really enjoy slavery to the point that you want to reinstitute it. But that's not going to happen. But you're more than welcome to go into his basement and do all the petting that you want with Donald Trump, Mr. Tim Scott. We appreciate you bowing out gracefully, you coon.
Listen, round of applause for our resident other doctor.
That was a whole monologue. Good job, Taylor.
No, but it's giving Sam Jackson from the Django. Oh, we gonna do whatever we gotta do, boss. What the fuck you mean we gonna do whatever we gotta do, boss? It's a black man at the hands of a black woman at the back. Who and what are we as a fucking Americans? And you can try to act like you're not American.
All kin folks ain't skin folks. All skin folks ain't kin folks.
That's a fact, but you know what I hate too? I hate the fact that y'all really out here. You shit on America all the time, but you live here. You get money here. Your kids is raised here. We're from America. The diaspora is everywhere. Our lineage, our history is from Africa. I believe it all comes from the continent, from the motherland. But I'm from America. I'm from Washington, D.C. by way of Detroit, by way of Atlanta. There's no way I could ignore all the history and sacrifice made it in those cities or my country that has me in position today to do what I'm doing for my community and my family. I just walked my son. I'm about to get emotional. I just walked my son around Loveland. And I gave him the vision I had when I first looked at the house. We've been here a decade. He's never seen the property as an investment. He never saw 20 houses going up on his land for his kids. He never saw any of that shit until today. America did that. You can't own property in Ghana. You lease that shit. So when people get so fucked up on America, yes, we got a lot of fucked up shit. We gotta tackle homelessness. We gotta have the systemic shit thrown out. We have to have books that are actually history in our schools. We have to do a lot of work, but it's worth doing the work. It's worth doing the work. Y'all scared of what? What you need to be scared of is its front runner for the 2024 election. This is America. This man is the front runner out of anybody running. That includes the current president of the United States of America. What else is there to think about? Now, mind you, we'd have been through this. It's not the only position in government. But again, y'all, he put them 2 motherfucking judges on that motherfucking Supreme Court. You better go read the article today. You better find out what they do. They done already repealed Roe v. Wade. They done already made it against the law, damn near, for you to motherfucking show somebody that's less fortunate some favoritism. Now, we said less fortunate motherfuckers. We ain't saying motherfuckers that got college tuition saved up by every member of their motherfucking family, got surplus, this, that. We talking about you can't show favoritism to somebody that need it. These people making these rules now. And you selfish 40+ year olds. Now, I get millennials and Gen Z, and I want to know y'all opinion on this, but you fucking 40-year-olds thinking that you should be quiet in any way? In any way. How do y'all feel about that? Because I don't think they got the memo.
I think it's important to make sure that we don't get so disconnected from where we've come from or what we've observed. I think that's the issue with Nikki Haley too.
Facts.
Because she can claim to be brown all day, but y'all know that they don't surround them out with brown and black.
Come on.
Whenever we are in a situation where there are brown and people of color, I really don't even like that term because they don't care. They don't look at us like that they're equal. They can be as much at a disadvantage as we are, but what they're gonna do is come together.
Hello?
Push us out.
Yo.
That's the problem.
Hey, Sugar, you murdered that because they were raised to be educated. Mm-hmm. No, you don't have no choice. You could be Hunter Biden. You going to every level of school, the best school. I'm gonna make sure you see the world. If you dumb out and crash out, we still gonna be there for you. Oh, why you think they can forgive? Ladies and gentlemen, we had an insurrection. He's the front runner. They forgive and move on because it is a bottom line in their culture. The bottom line is we must have control.
Yes.
We don't think like that. We want to have a nice house. We have a nice car. We want to put that shit on. Your kids.
You want to look like it.
Yeah, your kids are going to be heavily affected by this next election. So if I just said 2 generations from now, you should be thinking about what's going to happen for your kids. It's 2 generations. It's going to be affected by the 2024 election. Because if a man incited an insurrection, if a man is in court right now with 800 charges from sexual assault to theft and all, whatever the fuck. You don't think he going back? He tried the system now. Oh, he tried the system now. He tried. You think he ain't gonna try this motherfucker again? You think he not gonna try? He got 240 judges at the state level in pocket. Hello? If it don't happen in Georgia, if we can't get him in Georgia, because he tried to take the shit to federal court already. But Georgia's a particular state where he don't got, but he got 240 other judges. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the point I'm trying to make to y'all is, like, do you see the pattern? The man caused insurrection. He not leaving this time. Oh, you let him back in there? You letting the people, the Oath Keepers, all them motherfucking little organizations, you making it worth it. You making all them people in jail martyrs. You making all them organizations feel like they, you know what I'm saying? The Proud Boys, them motherfuckers is, they're going to die for him this time. That motherfucker you saw elegantly with zip ties across his fucking vest in the top of the motherfucking, the Capitol. He wasn't going to motherfucking say hello. Oh yeah, he was going to get the Vice President Pence. He was going to get him. He was going to get Pelosi. And they was going motherfucking, that noose they had outside, it wasn't a fragilely built stand. They was on that motherfucker pouncing. They were jumping up and down. That was sturdy enough to hold a motherfucker and hang a motherfucker. And y'all don't believe people gonna die. He gonna use that military for his own personal gain. Look at what Putin doing. He's obsessed with the dude from North Korea. He going in and he's older and delusional. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get the point to that, if you don't understand the value in that statement, you should really move. You should take your ass, go somewhere, you know what I'm saying, where they don't have elections and fruit grows on trees and you can be by the water and use rubles or whatever the fuck currency they got over there, because this ain't for you. If you want to live in America and you want to have a life, you got to vote, because we are at our wits' end. Do y'all have any final comments as we wrap up episode 67, This Is America?
So the only thing I'll say is we have to be a part of the process. If we're not a part of the process, we're part of the problem. If we don't take accountability for our part, then we are just as much a part of the problem as the others that are purposefully being a problem. So we need to do our part, and then hopefully that can help other people see that they need to do their part and become a snowball effect in a positive light. That's all I got.
Amen. Dr. Teule.
Politics is really not rocket science. Yeah. Both parties all they do is throw out ideas that either create, that either maintain privilege or create equality.
Right.
Very simple. And so we have to do a better job of understanding these ideas that are being placed out by these candidates. Again, harm reduction. Who's trying to create equity? Who's trying to maintain privilege?
Yes.
So I need all of my white brothers and sisters who are so-called liberals. I need you to actually speak up. Stop trying to maintain this privilege with gentrification and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Like, be good humans. Speak up against what this guy is doing. Don't let sisters and brothers have to be the only ones trying to get this dictator out of office. Historically, black people vote anyway.
Yeah.
We are always going to vote. So don't believe this narrative that we don't. We historically vote.
Right.
We need some of our white brothers and sisters who understand that there has to be better equity, amongst human beings to, step up and speak out against some of the stuff. We can't do it by ourselves.
Right.
We don't need this burden. It's not my job to educate them on what's racist. Like, no, you guys need to see this stuff. Don't just talk about it on MSNBC and CNN.
Right.
If that's why you feel, then don't just be word addicts. Like, no, I don't need you to just speak. I need you to actually take action and do something about this. Because if you understand that your privilege can actually help us get equity, then we don't have to worry about a Donald Trump in there. But as long as y'all trying to maintain this privilege, right, by gentrifying all of Buckhead and every place else in Decatur. When I first came out here, Decatur was not greater. But now y'all got white folks walking dogs out here. Yeah. Where it used to be projects. So
they know what they're doing.
Help us out, please.
Yeah, help us out. Round of applause, Taylor. Great fucking job. Can y'all join me in a round of applause, please? Kendra, you good mute. You need to smile a little more, baby. You good?
I'm good.
Awesome.
I would have to say that I need everyone to go back to the mindset in 2008 when we had the excitement of voting Barack Obama in office.
Yes.
Because this time around, not only is it as important, that excitement should be because of the scary tactics that they're having. Our lives depend on it and our freedom depends on it. Or the America that we once knew will no longer be. So get your family, friends, whomever you can touch on and get them registered or out to vote because we need all hands on deck.
Absolutely. Round of applause. I love my resident smart people, all teachers, all doctors, in my opinion. I want to say this. Don't forget that man is trying to make the president of the United States immune to any crimes he commits. Okay? Because if committing crimes has everything to do with reversing Roe v. Wade, if any crimes have to do with stealing money and files from the White House, if crimes have to do with you can't do nothing to me, I can do something to you, we will have a dictatorship moving forward. We will have someone in office as long as they want to be, and then we will have more gunning to be in that position as well. So the one time we have to get us over this hump, because I do believe that he will be found on charges, but if he gets elected president of the United States, I believe he's gonna make all that shit go away and pardon himself. Hello. He's going to pardon himself. We won't get a chance to vote the way we've traditionally voted here in the United States. We won't traditionally be able to garner strength behind a candidate that we believe in and put them in office. It will be a dictatorship. So I suggest you all think about it that way. Put your political and party things aside, because I'm neither a Republican, libertarian, a fucking Democrat. I'm none of that. Kenny Burns, and I want better for my community. And whatever that is, I'm voting for. Whoever that is what I'm voting for. So please, take this time to think about how you want to show up in the future and how you want the future to show up for your families. Because this year is a telltale sign how it all will end. I made it.
He did make it.
I made it through the episode without dying. I tried to say we'll all end. And I ain't even coughing up nothing no more. That's how y'all know it's gone. It's just fucking with me. All right. Yes, and big shout out to Sugar. She sat next to me on dinner, at dinner on Friday. And now she got the shit. She love me.
Lord.
Lord, okay.
Medicine ball. Get that medicine ball.
No, man, it has too much sugar. Peppermint tea.
You got to make your own.
Yeah, without all the sugar. Without all the sugar. All right, we out of here, y'all. I didn't die. I'll be back. Episode 68. On the count of 3, Kendra, fix your face, all right? You look like it's somebody just shit. All right, you look like somebody just took a whole shit. I almost died, and you got your face.
I know, and I'm just like.
No, you all right? I didn't hear one of you motherfuckers say, are you all right?
2.
Stop it.
The dream been real. All right, bust it, gun. Bye.
The dream is real.